Hello, good day everyone. My name is Ehiedu Steven and I am in the present MMM Guide School 2017-07-14 Group 22, and my mentor's name is Ivan. I want to be talking about the ideology of MMM, and I'll be using this presentation outline. To do that, we are going to talk about what MMM is, the ideology of MMM, how MMM works, the rules of MMM, and the benefits of MMM. Now, what is MMM? MMM stands for Mavrodi, who is the founder, Sergey Mavrodi. Then Mundial shows that it's a worldwide stuff. It's not restricted to a particular country, and it's the last M there is movement, showing that MMM is growing, is changing, is spreading from one place to another. And now, what is MMM? MMM is a social financial network that connects those who want to donate money with those who want to get money. Thus, it's a global community of financial aid and donation exchange. What am I trying to say? In this community, there are a lot of people who need help, who need financial help, but they don't know who and who to meet. But in this community, it provides a platform where those who out of their generosity and benevolence are willing to give out to those who need help, and this community will now match two of them together so that those who want to give will have they will easily find those who they want to help, and those who also want to help, who want to receive, will find those to help them. That is basically what MMM is. It's trying to create a financial system where everybody gets equal opportunity. Now we're going to talk about the ideology of MMM. What are the things that were in the mind of Sergey Mavrodi when he created this community? First of all, is the fair financial system it brings. In our world today, most of us who work, you work and work and work. Sometimes the salary you get at the end of the month doesn't go far at all to help you solve one or two problems. Sometimes you spend all the salary even before it comes, and you see yourself in a rat race. Now the bank where we go to save our money thinking we are saving it are extorting us. They use the money, generate more money, and instead of giving us an equal share of what we should get, they take the bulk of the money and give us a small amount. Now you go back to them to give you loans, and they charge you high exorbitant interest rates. What is fair about that system? Those these insurance companies and all that, they use the money for today, pay other people, and wait for the next people to come in and pay. So the system is not fair at all. So that is what this community is creating a fair financial world where everybody has equal access to whatever amount they need. The rich, the poor, the system doesn't know you. All you know is give help to those who want help and receive when you want. Now it has created a platform where we don't need to go to the bank to borrow to execute financial projects which can attract high interest rates. Like I said earlier, if you can, you get a small amount, you spend money, and while you are working, you see yourself putting this money into giving out this money and probably being appreciated tomorrow when you want to get yours. And before you know, you'll be able to generate the amount you need to start up something small, and before you know, you grow from there instead of waiting for the bank. And when you eventually get the loan after the long process, you still find yourself struggling to pay the interest rates before you even pay your amount, let alone getting whatever profits you need to get. So that is what the system now, it's because you are able to get this money gradually. You see that you find out that your dreams begin to come true. You don't use the whole of your life working for others, but you work, and with the small money you earn and with the community, you'll be able to start up something that you see yourself working for yourself and not always depending on others, or doing working for others and achieving their dreams instead of yours. Now, how does MMM work? It's a system where there is no central accounts. We pay money directly to our members. That's why we call it a peer-to-peer system. So MMM is simply a community of people providing each other financial help on the principle of gratuitousness, reciprocity, and benevolence. We help people become free, especially financially. Now, how does it work? You simply log into the website you're seeing on screen, www.nigeria-mmm.net. When you create your account, you can also appreciate the person who invited you to the system by using the person's email as the invite. And after you have done the registration, you log into your account using the website mmmoffice.com, and what you see on screen is what the typical example of what the your office will look like. Basically, apart from the other menus there, you're going to see provide help and get help. This is what the community is all about. So when you declare your willingness to give help by clicking on the provide help button in your personal office, the amount will be credited in Marvelous, and it will start growing immediately. And you can decide to also get help when the time comes. Now, before you can, after you provide help, your Marvelous are frozen for 2 weeks. After confirmation of your provided help, then you can request to get your Marvel or some of your Marvel. Marvel is simply an internal currency of the system. It starts growing from the moment you indicate interest to provide help at the rate of 30% here in Nigeria. The sum of green Marvels in your PO shows how much you can request when you want to get help. They are the different color change, the blue, the red, and the green, they all have their significance. There is no interest rate in MMM since we are not an investment. We are simply a community of people helping one another. Now this is the cycle. You provide help, you join a queue. When the system matches you, sees someone who needs assistance, you give help to the person, and after the time required, you can decide to get help. Now when you get your help, if you want, you can take your profit and go. But if better still, you take the one you need at the moment and put back the rest, help some other person in the some other person who needs assistance. Now what are the rules in MMM? In this community, you should not have multiple accounts. You can always PH as many times as possible with one MMM account. All accounts will be blocked when, and you will be banned if it is discovered. Do not share emails or banking details with other members. You will be blocked from getting help until you give proof of ownership. Do not delay in paying for your orders. When you are matched to make payment, you are the one that indicated this interest. You saw the warning sign and you clicked it. You showed that you have this amount ready to pay. Now when you are matched to pay, why do you now delay? Pay immediately, make the other person happy, and get confirmed. By the time your time expires and you don't make the payment, you'll be blocked. Now, do not edit your banking details or change your password when you have an active order, especially changing your banking details when you have an active order. Your GH to be delayed because you enter into what we call moratorium, and you have to show some proof and wait for some period before you can actually get help again. Do not click on I refuse to make payment more than once in a month. You'll be blocked. Do not make deposit and fail to attach proof of payment. When you pay someone, attach your proof of payment and you'll be confirmed. Now, do not fail to confirm your payment. When somebody pays you, appreciate the person. Encourage the community to grow by confirming the person. If you don't, you will also be blocked. Always remember to write your letter of happiness after each GH, and if you don't do that, you will not be able to GH in the next time till you have done that. Now, what are the benefits of MMM? MMM is a mutual aid program with 30% growth per month. So this is the growth you get per month for helping others, a 30% growth on your contributions. Now you can also stand the chance of getting registration bonus of $20, $50, and $100 for your first contribution you have made to the society, to the community. Depends on that means the amount you started with, your contribution, your PH order, your PH amount determines whatever registration bonus you are going to get, as can be seen on the screen. Now you also stand the chance of getting a referral bonus. When you bring members to this community, the community sees it as an additional contribution, and they are happy. So because of that, they give you 10% of the donation made by the person you referred. Now we also stand the chance of getting other benefits of MMM, which is the leader bonuses. MMM participants can apply and attend and finish 10 days online schooling and earn leader bonus. Guiders of MMM community can create their own multi-level structure and get bonuses for it. Now this is the kind of bonus, the percentage you can get. You can get a 2.5, you can get a 3, you can get a 1% and a 0.5, depending on the level of participants in your structure. Now we we also have bonuses when when you do a video of happiness. Now, when you get help, you stand a chance of doing a video of happiness. Now, if this video of happiness of yours is professionally looking, you get a 10% of your GH order. Now, if you show just your face and your voice and it's not a very professional video, you get a 5%. But when your face is not showing you, just your voice with demonstrations of your PU and the statements of proof of alerts, the statement of bank you get and all that, you get a 1%. You also stand a chance of getting this when you provide help too. You get a 1% if you show your face and a 0.5 if you don't. Now, this is all you need to know about MMM. If you join the system, you get to know more. But it's important to note that you should participate. I repeat, remember to participate with spare money, as there are no promises, no assurances, no guarantees in this system. We are just a community of people helping one another. MMM is real. MMM pays. Together we are changing the world. Thank you very much for your time, and God bless. Have a nice day.